Ntate Itumeleng Khune is here. Ladies and gentlemen, rise, Kosi, rise. The draw champion. I should see Samakalo is the draw. Okay? Can we quickly rise as we welcome Assistant Minister Mr. Lawrence Kedi is here. Ramo Hesero Dumaseo. Thank you very much, Honorable Assistant Minister. You may be seated. So, members of media, you are welcome, my colleagues. We have legends. Legends are here. We have Duma FM actually is broadcasting live from here. I work for Duma FM, so we are live, and our station manager is here, Mr. Donald Badisa Suberane. Wave your hand, thank you. For obvious reasons, so I want to thank you very much, and I'll give it to my twin sister.
Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. The brand didn't introduce me, so it's fine. My name is Kedi Molosiwa, Kedi aka Lezozo, aka Lezozo, and I am co-hosting with the brand this morning. We are launching Touchline Digital Magazine. Can I get a big round of applause, please, for this publication? It's going to be a beautiful day as we redefine local football through innovation and digital excellence, lifestyle, and of course fashion. We are celebrating Botswana's finest. We are looking at the past, the present, and the future that is to come ahead. This is a publication that is locally brewed and it's globally connected to the rest of the world. So I think that also deserves another big round of applause, please. Alrighty, so up next, I would also like to welcome our musical piece. This is from Culture Spears. But also allow me to just say hello to everybody wearing green, because that was the theme, right? I love it. I can tell that you took your time in finding the perfect green outfit. I know green is very difficult. You guys call it pistachio. Yeah, so it's shades of pistachio. So a big thank you to everybody who managed to dress up and come with the theme colors. All right, so we would like to invite our musical item as we get started with our program this morning. Culture Spears will be joining us on the stage. So can we just give them a big round of applause, I think, as they come through to our stage. In the meantime, there is a circulating flyer or document around that you need to just scan to get access to the program. So you can do that to get access to the program, which is the official launch of Touchline Digital Magazine. You can also look us up on Facebook, Touchline Digital Magazine, just to see what this is all about today.
Right, thank you very much. Because I work on radio, we sell time, and it looks like there's no Culture Spears here. So let's move on. Artsele ka hubitsa yalo me lame Jose, head of new business, to give us welcome remarks. Me Jose, come to Meza County. Me Jose mo pelendiata. Now because they're about football, they go to the major secretary or the major say.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow soccer enthusiasts, please allow me to stand on the protocol that has already been observed. I would like to start by extending a warm welcome to each and every one of you to this momentous occasion. I think we all deserve a round of applause for looking beautiful. Bagaetso, this morning brings us all here to witness a beautiful baby coming into this world as a digital format. The new baby is called Touchline Football Magazine. We're not just launching a publication. We are launching the future home for every soccer fan. Touchline is a weekly digital magazine whose purpose is to serve the local football market with the latest FNB Premiership, the Orange Cup, Zebras, Women's Football League, and general youth development, amongst others. These include covering local football clubs from the Premier League to the National First Division. We're also delighted to work with our legends to make sure that their stories remain part of our memories and the future. At Touchline, we seek to acknowledge the past, advance the present, and also track the story of the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Touchline is a fantastic and creative platform to develop the industry holistically by infusing innovation with lifestyle, fashion, and creativity. It is a platform of absurdity. Yes, we're different, we're bold, and we're different. We are here to bring the game to life on every screen with quality that demands attention. You would have seen from the diversity of our beautiful guests here present that we're intentional about inclusivity and diversity as we try to bring all stakeholders together to build a new form of football storytelling, no drama type of reporting. The football industry has grown worldwide. It is now worth billions of US dollars. Botswana must be part of this beautiful story. The best way to do this is by creating a platform that creates opportunities for our players, the creative arts, the media industry, and all key stakeholders. In the next 14 days, the BFA will host FIFA President. This is a great opportunity for Botswana. It is a special moment for Africa. A platform such as Touchline should be able to tell the story to that young, ambitious boy in Sogonga, to that die-hard supporter in Chadibe, to that young, ambitious student in Charles Hill. We must give hope to that young lady in Pala Road Village, whose only dream is to become a writer. ICT stakeholders, the business community, retail, alcohol industry, telco, insurance, motor industry, financial institutions, and others. My humble request is that we work together closely. Let us help advance the development journey of football. as we travel to Morocco for AFCON this December, we rely on digital media to tell the story back home and keep people engaged. Ladies and gentlemen, the world evolves every minute, and football has evolved. This is why we've gone digital. The government's agenda of digital transformation is also a compelling point that every sector must stand up and create opportunities for our young people. Today we celebrate a 60-year-old concept. It is a day to network, engage, interact, and build business opportunities as we navigate the future. We remain thankful to you, the Minister, your colleagues, the legendary Itumeleng Khune, and your beautiful wife for gracing this historic moment. We're grateful to each and every one of you here who took time after a busy schedule to come and celebrate with us. In conclusion, I wish to say that at Touchline, we are open for business. We have an agile marketing team ready for collaborations, partnerships, and other forms of business. Please follow our FB page, our website, and other platforms as we tell Botswana football story through digital media. I must also add that later on in the day, we have an opportunity to engage outside during the networking session and media activity. Bagaetso, my job was to simply welcome you and wish you a blissful morning. Thank you.
That was Ms. Lami Jose, Head of New Business. Another big round of applause, please. Alrighty, so right now I would like to request that we all turn our heads to the screen because we do have a digital display of Touchline's corporate profile.
Introducing the new kid on the block, game changer and pace setter. Yes, the heat is on. Touchline Publishing is now live, and we're excited about blazing the headlines and changing the football game through innovation and lifestyle. Our story began 16 years ago when our founders, former media practitioners, best friends and comrades, Dithapelo Kiorapetse and Ulibile Sikwane, conceptualized this idea, and 16 years later in 2025, converge here today to finally witness the new baby in a digital form. With the founders' collective media experience, synergy skills and passion for football, through their vision, Touchline Publishing sets out to bring a fresh approach to football journalism, leveraging from the two media titans. Over the next few months, we look forward to showing you just how much the game means to us through riveting headlines, digital innovation, lifestyle, beauty, passion, and flair. Look out for our weekly digital publication issued every Thursday morning. And for advertising, collaborations, and partnerships, contact Ms. Lame Jose and Bonolo Rabeta or speak to one of our reps during the event. Touchline Publishing, digitally ahead. Introducing the new kid on the block, game changer and pace setter.
To give us a very beautiful music, and then Rachel, our program Culture Spears. Are you here? Culture Spears, are you there? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Culture Spears.
Yeah. Musizana uchala kalevante teke.
Tekela musimani.
Musizana uchala kalevante teke.
Tekela musimani.
Musizana uchala kalevante teke.
Tekela musimani.
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 Teke.
Tekela musimani. Tekela musimani. Una usana kakapeni, one kola peni. Una usana kakapeni, one kola peni. 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 Umaka peta pata, one kola peni. Umaka peta pata, one kola peni. One kola peni. One kola peni. One kola peni. One kola peni.
Sino.
Sino kili bande, tekela musimani.
Sino.
Sino kili bande, tekela musimani. Tekela musimani. Tekela musimani. Tekela musimani. Tekela musimani. Sino kili bande, tekela musimani. Sino kili bande, tekela musimani. 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 Tekela musimani.
Yo, ke tsela hore re Thabo ne re tera mo go tipula molomo ebile ke bonye mongwe wa di-dancera tsa rona o gorogile mono o tla tsena kgantele ke tla le mo introduce ke surprise. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Culture Spears. Mogolokane yo ke batla go utlwa gape. Thank you so much. Batla go boela gape. Round 2. Coming up next on our program, I'd like to invite a very important woman, the reason why we are all gathered here today, Miss Eunice Maswaibi, General Manager from Touchline Magazine. She will be giving us the company overview of Touchline Publishing and Touchline Magazine. Have you seen them so far on social media? Have you seen them on Facebook? Have you caught the page? Have you seen the page? Please do check the page out, Touchline Magazine, available on Facebook and also on www.touchlinepublishing.co.bw. Miss Maswaibi, the floor is yours. May we please welcome her with a big round of applause.
Thank you, Masters of Ceremonies, beautiful Lezozo and my friend, The Brand. You guys rock. Shout out to everyone in this room today. You look amazing. Honorable ministers here present, and Deputy Ministers, we really appreciate your support. Honorable Minister Lezozo Chombo, I believe she's on her way. Let me just thank her for always finding time to support young and beautiful dreams. BFA President, Mr. Tariq Babitseng, and your team, thank you very much for coming through this morning. Legend Itumeleng Khune and your gracious wife Spelele, welcome to Botswana and welcome to Touchline. You have really made us special today. BFA CEO, Mr. Mfulo, BFL CEO, Mr. Bilisi Kororane, club chairpersons and general managers here present, business leaders, leaders in the parastatals and NGOs, ICT industry players here present, football family, creatives in arts and fashion, and artists in music, the media, my family, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. In case I forgot any, please excuse me when I say protocol observed. 28 years ago, in 1997, two young boys met in Silibe Pikwe and became best friends. Together they started to dream. In 2002, at age 19, still together, they started a hobby, writing for various media houses. Initially, at the now defunct The Mirror newspaper, this hobby would in future take them places. One found himself in the lecture rooms at the University of Botswana, today in esteemed chambers of the National Assembly, while the other found himself in Cape Town, in the editorial newsroom of biggest media company in Africa, Naspers, grinding football news, and ultimately in East Africa, Tanzania, living his dream, football. Without doubt, these two friends are passionate football people. To demonstrate this, one shuttles between Kaizer Chiefs, Extension Gunners, and Muchudi Center Chiefs. I guess you know who it is. While the other finds himself between Nico United and Manchester United. You know who it is, right? So 16 years ago, the two friends conceptualized the idea of a newspaper 16 years ago, which never took off because of inclement conditions at the time. I've spent 9 years with them, and during which time they groomed me and developed me into a passionate sports person. So in 2003, ladies and gentlemen, I embarked on becoming a sports administrator. I studied and qualified as an administrator. I believe I'm now up to the task of leading this project. Early 2025, the two friends took a political decision that I must make a business decision that would make sure this baby comes to life. So it is true, ladies and gentlemen, that behind every successful man is a strong woman. Bagaetso, Touchline is not just a soccer publication. It is different. Our purpose is to report responsibly, inform and educate, and advance innovation through the beautiful game of football. At the center of the new government is innovation and digitalization. Touchline's objective is to be digitally ahead, to be environmentally friendly, to recognize talent, past, present, and future. We also incorporated lifestyle, hence the theme, fashion and technology in our strategic objectives to recognize other ancillary sectors as we help government navigate economic development away from diamonds. The business community remains a pivotal component of driving economic growth and innovation. Therefore, the request is that let's come together, ladies and gentlemen, and build the economy, the soccer industry together, to find solutions together, and we at Touchline pledged to write responsibly with a sense of patriotism and commitment to the overall development of the country. It was important to bring our star Itumeleng Khune here, a young man who rose from Ventersdorp to World Stadium, playing over 300 matches for Kaizer Chiefs and 60 games for Bafana Bafana, including playing at the World Cup, at some stage ranked amongst the best 3 goalkeepers in the world. Khune remains a monumental inspiration to our people. And like Tumi Deika and Dipsy Sololwane and many of the legends here, his story should serve as an inspiration and to also help us understand and have hope that all our dreams are valid. Today is a day filled with fun, celebration, and also is a great day for networking, exchange of ideas, and a source of hope that we must follow our dreams to the end. Now, as I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, the company will plow back to society in a spectacular way. Every end of the season, we will recognize talent by honoring star performers and star performers of that particular season. We will also honor managers, referees, and anyone involved in the beautiful game. We will honor those who laid the foundation for us, the likes of Mr. Chopdat. Welcome, sir. The legends and past managers, journalists, and others. We will also collaborate with institutions to advocate for environmental protection and financial literacy for our players in Botswana, and source post-playing opportunities for them. We will help fight poverty and illiteracy through reading and giving back to our communities. We will also help support women football and lend a hand in fighting GBV. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased and proud to introduce you to Botswana's first online football magazine, Touchline Magazine. Thank you.
Introducing the new kid on the block, game changer and pace setter. Yes, the heat is on. Touchline Publishing is now live, and we're excited about blazing the headlines and changing the football game through innovation and lifestyle. Our story began 16 years ago when our founders, former media practitioners, best friends, and comrades, Dithapelo Kiorapetse and Ulibile Sikwane, conceptualized this idea. And 16 years later, in 2025, we converge here today to finally witness the new baby in a digital form. With the Founders Collective media experience, synergy, skills and passion for football, through their vision, Touchline Publishing sets out to bring a fresh approach to football journalism, leveraging from the two media titans. Over the next few months, we look forward to showing you just how much the game means to us through riveting headlines, digital innovation, lifestyle, beauty, passion and flair. Look out for our weekly digital publication issued every Thursday morning. And for advertising, collaborations and partnerships, contact Ms. Lame Jose and Bonolo Rabeta or speak to one of our reps during the event. Touchline Publishing, digitally ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Digital ahead indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, may we please stand as we welcome Minister of Youth and Gender Affairs, Lezozo. Kupareme ka dina hore mo he toto eo re mo amogele mo tlung. Thank you. Ra leboga, honorable welcome. Ra leboga go mo emela go ema ka dina go mo leboga. Earlier on, ha re introduce our invited guests. Ha ra lemoga bolenteng ba former member of parliament Fonkange, Dr. Neva Tshabang, o gonefa doc o ka riana ba go lemoga. Thank you. He's now the chief executive officer ka ko Bera. Okay, because Itumeleng Khune is here to Bera, Bera. Because Kimotswana. Bera, we mean Botswana Energy Regulatory Authority. Yes. Yes, QNU. Bagoiso, Are Twalenka, Arbuela Hapeko, that video in early rights, Hamekaya, A Supang, the magazine, Warona. The first video that we wanted to play is now audio. Gentlemen, can you please play that video again? But about our grene at the Rebua kind of.
Introducing the new kid on the block, game changer and pace setter. Yes, the heat is on. Touchline Publishing is now live, and we're excited about blazing the headlines and changing the football game through innovation and lifestyle. Our story began 16 years ago when our founders, former media practitioners, best friends and comrades, and conceptualized this idea. And 16 years later, in 2025, we converge here today to finally witness the new baby in a digital form. With the Founders Collective media experience, synergy, skills and passion for football, through their vision, Touchline Publishing sets out to bring a fresh approach to football journalism, leveraging from the two media titans. Over the next few months, we look forward to showing you just how much the game means to us through riveting headlines, digital innovation, lifestyle, beauty, passion, and flair. Look out for our weekly digital publication issued every Thursday morning. And for advertising, collaborations and partnerships, contact Ms. Lame Jose and Bonolo Rabeta or speak to one of our reps during the event. Touchline Publishing, digitally ahead. Introducing the new kid on the block, game changer and pace setter. Yes, the heat is on. Touchline Publishing.
Welcome, Honorable Minister, to the stage to give us a keynote address. Now.
Please be seated. Good morning. Let me first of all apologize for my late coming. I had to go to Parliament before rushing here. To be honest, I was also trying to find an excuse because my colleague, the Minister of Sport, asked me to stand in for him. And I was like, what does this have to do with me? It's sports, it's football. What do you mean? I'm like, there are many men in Parliament and in Cabinet. Must they not go and represent you? And as you can imagine, it always boils down to young people. And it always boils down to what I ask my colleagues all the time, which is to mainstream youth issues. That in every sector that they lead, they should be mindful of how these sectors affect young people, how these sectors create jobs for young people, and how these sectors remain accessible to young people. And when I reflected on that, I saw exactly why I should be the one standing here to fill in the gap. One thing that I'm always advocating for is that let us make everything digital. I'm a young person myself, and so I know how everything is always nicer, accessible when it's closer to my fingertips through my digital platforms, through my digital devices. And this is a very remarkable initiative to be launching here today. As I said, I am holding fort for my brother, Minister Gilibing, who was not able to join us due to other unforeseen commitments, but I was still scheduled to come here to show my support. I was just opposing to be the one standing in front of you. Glad to, now that I'm here. I'm glad to be here to witness this new baby in the market, being the Touchline Digital Magazine. Are we on next Thursday? Okay, good. I look forward to the first one I'll be reading will be this incoming Thursday, this weekly digital football magazine, which also speaks to other sectors, particularly innovation and lifestyle. And I personally am a big fan of lifestyle and a beneficiary as well of that sector. This is an interesting initiative because of how different it is. It's a very different form of storytelling. It is a new dimension that we truly celebrate, and I think it's an interesting one in the media industry. And so it's important to us as leaders, and it's important to young people as well. It's important to this present generation, the future generation, as well as to the legends of this game, for us to be transforming both industries, the sports industry, the media industry, as well as recognizing the essence of lifestyle in everything that we do. And so I thank Touchline for making sure that you educate, continue to educate and inform our people, for them to not forget where they come from. I think that's a very important one. And in doing so, it's being done in a very creative way for our people to not forget where they come from. In a special way, I'd like to thank our accomplished winner and legend, Itumeleng Khune, who found time to be here to support not only this magazine, but also I hope there are young people in the room who look up to him, young people who aspire to walk that path. I personally have experienced how it is always such an honor to get to meet the people who have walked the path that you have walked. And so I imagine that everybody who will get to meet you will feel a sense of renewal, a sense of hope, a sense of if he did it, I can do it. And so we're grateful that you're here. It's not just support for the magazine, it's not just support for football, but it's support for youth development as a whole. It's always great to have people who are young people can know how do I get there. And I hope that you invest a lot of time and energy into showing them the path. We thank Touchline as well for bringing all local legends. In the crowd, hi Mampale. I actually just saw you as I was talking to Rekune. So you have indeed brought local legends from different fields in the room, some of whom, in fact, most of whom have indeed been idolized by young people as they look forward to them. And you recognizing our legends is a gesture that should indeed cut across all sectors, from arts to innovation to creative arts, and many more. And it is my solemn plea as well today, as I see a few faces from corporate Botswana that's smiling. At least Choppies is smiling. I see a few faces from our corporates, and I'm grateful to see you here. And it is indeed my plea that you continue to help us advance digitization and drive our government's agenda in this space of digitization. And this is for our country's future. And as we all know, our country's future is in innovation. It's in newness. Banana ba itse ba mpotsa gore ha re applyela ko idea for re ireng yana ke re something new. Something new. Something digital. That is where the world is headed. And so I am grateful that you're here. I trust that it is you showing your support to this platform, but I treat this platform as an emblem. Not that you will only support this platform, but you will support many others in this field. And I say this because it truly aligns with our priority at the Ministry of Youth and Gender Affairs, where we advocate for solutions and interventions and partnerships that are multi-sectoral. I see the Assistant Minister of Communication and Innovation here, and we've had an interministerial meeting with them as well. We're talking about how digital solutions and innovations are at the very heart of youth development. And this is something that we're doing with all ministries, as I said when I began, that we would love for every sector, every ministry, every industry, every company to really have young people at the very core, no matter what it is, as this approach will ensure that our young people from their various diversities are recognized and truly empowered in Botswana. Now going back to this magazine, I would like to note that for this publication, a publication like this one, to be sustainable, it has to receive the kind of support that will create sustainable impact for everybody else. It needs that support, otherwise it's going to be just another thing that we look at when we're bored. But in everything that we do, let us see the potential in it creating jobs. Let us see the potential in it creating sanity for our people. Our mental health is deteriorating. I can imagine. I'm already looking forward to Thursday. I'll try to look at it Thursday evening, and I hope that it will soothe all my day's troubles. You look at it in a very diverse lens, you see how the impact can have a true ripple effect. And ladies and gentlemen, it is only if we work together that our government's transformation agenda can take place. And it is through platforms such as this one that we can build industries that benefit all of our people, that explore and maximize on their skills using world technologies and other means to achieve economic freedom for all. And I repeat, to create jobs, jobs, jobs for our people. As I conclude, I thank everyone in the room for their support, and I trust that as I'll be observing the growth of the magazine, I'll continue to see more and more support, not just for this initiative, but for many others that are driving towards the agenda, which is to make our people's lives better. Better than today, better than yesterday, better than 3 years ago, for our people's lives to be better. That's always the mandate. That's always the mandate. And so in everything that we do, as we spend our time in our respective places, let's make our lives better. And I could never leave a podium, even when I'm talking about youth issues or any other sector, to be honest, to not talk about a scourge that we all know of, which we need to address, and that is violence in Botswana. And I urge that this magazine finds ways, very creative ways, of inculcating a culture of peace, of inculcating a culture of love, of respect. I would love that in this next publication, when I see it, I should see certain words that remind me that Botswana deserves to be safer, certain words that give hope to somebody who has experienced violence, to our victims and survivors, I would hope that we find creative ways as we're selling lifestyle and soccer and sport to find ways of linking that to our fight to end violence in Botswana and create a safer Botswana, not just for our women, but for everyone. Our statistics say that 1 in 3 women have experienced violence. So 1, 2, 3. Violence. 1, 2, 3. So if we have 21 women in the room, you can count how many. If we have 100 women in the room, it means around 33 of them have experienced a form of violence. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. And when we say these statistics, I know quite often we think of other people outside the room. I get to know are dignified. But no. Every time I give this example, I urge the people in the room, I mean this room, not any other room. 1 in 3 of women in any room have experienced a form of violence. And so let us all join together as we strive for a Botswana that's not only prosperous, but a Botswana with generations that are healed. You could have a job, you could have money, but if you don't have sanity, it's all vanity, really. You could come back to a very glamorous house, and it would mean nothing if you're in pain. Your well-being is the most important thing in life, to be honest. And as this government strives to create meaningful employment and prosperity for our people, we would love for it to be in a better and safer Botswana. I thank you. Bina. Oh.
Wow, thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Mo pelendi ata gape bagolo. Wow. One of the values this company, Honorable Minister, ke bontle, botho, batho, wa maruri. Kore tse dingwe bo bonokopila, bo bo kgeleke, gora gore di mo bontleng tsotlhe. Yaanong gompieno ke bona bontle hela ha ke le ha bontle bo sa tswang go iragala bo ke bontle hela ka magazine o. Le tsone tseo di buang mem tsa gore ba kwale ka bokgabana ba bua ka tseneng gore ke matshwenyego as a country. So la gore ba tla di tsenya mo teng eme maswabi. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Give it up to her once again. Ka ne ke utule gote go na le molaledi wa ele speaker re ke o rapetse ne ke rile ke a go bua mahoko a ke tsa mahoko a ga re ke lebeng a o neng a bua re ke lebeng when he was a bua ka the NDP 12 ne ke a go ra re Mr. Speaker ke re Mr. Speaker. During his submission of the 12th National Development Plan, Honorable Minister Kileben talks to gender mainstreaming in sport. So, member Maswabi kene mogolwane wa komponi re eritseng kwano eritseng kwano ke kopa we meka dina go me gape. So, this is it. This is what the dream Eddie Minister lenteng when you talk to gender mo metshamekong motho wa mmeki o ba gaetso a re mo supporting the honorable king ke go bitsa honorable Kante BFA gore he should receive President of Botswana Football Association is here, so let's support women. A re bone di edita ko magazine go tswa go Botswana Football Association. Let's see collaboration with this lady because tota hela batho ba bega dikgang ba thusa. They sell the game, they sell our ideas as a country, they sell all the vision that we have. And imagine motho wa mme ko South Africa ba batle go tsena mo mathateng a seng kana ka sepe because only simple mistake ya go itse gore motho o tsere karata e be ampore ba Costa World Cup. So with media ha nka be rena le partnership le magazine nka be mega di kgang re fano ke mona tsa karata le skala motse. So this is the partnership that I'm talking about. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Can we have culture spears again, but the fun music, Minister Ranzare, music. We have culture spears that the best there is, Mr. Khune, So this is us as a country. Culture Spears, come like this, please. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are live on Do My FM, where I work. And if you are home listening to me, I'm not at the studio, I'm here emceeing. But yes, we are live. We took this opportunity as a station to say, you know what, let's go and read this information. We are taking technology and football. That's what the world, that's where the world is. And the vision here, the vision here, they want to redefine football storytelling at the intersection of football lifestyle, innovation, and fashion and technology. So that's why we are here as the radio station. Lord, now we want to appreciate what the vision, Touchline in Senkaten. Culture Spears.
Hey! utlwa megolokwane le melodi sethabusetsa gapulenya se rata se re angamtshwara angamona angamtshwara ke tla mo supetsa angamtshwara ke tla mo ruta batho angamtshwara ke tla mo ruta batho le molelele mosadi wa me le molelele ke ya ngongorega ke ya belaela ka kulenyane mosadi a re ke ntsala mme basadi ga ba moitse mosadi a re ke ntsala mme basadi ga ba moitse a o ruriso se ke botho hela ke dikgakgama dilo tsa lefatshe lena ke dikgakgama a re dilo tsa lefatshe lena Chele Hare sethakusetsa Lifiye yaga Hare serata sere Hare serata sere Angamtshwara ya bas bitsa bare ke magic show ba itse ba kile bata mono ba boa ba lela ba re jelo ke bokulenyane ile a go gata sethabusetsa ha go le thata o mpitse a re ntate
Tanyana uri kiriki bas Tanyana uri kiriki bas
Local flavor. This is us. This is how we celebrate, boy. Huh? Wow, culture spears, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Ke bone gore bo honorable ba kutsi me renta ile o khakala le honorable re itumetse ba gae. So this is how sport is. Tshwantse go nne jana go nne monate re itumele re celebrate go radio. We have this thing about the disclaimer. Ha motho a buile sengwe se sa nna se dira disclaimer ya no ha ile go re gona le mongwe o tshwentseng ke sa se bone ile a se ka maikaelo la ba la ga ba modiro gore e be le bone se o mela. This is how we celebrate. I can imagine.
Alrighty. Please allow me to also welcome guests ba eleng gore ke kgona go ba bona kwa ke bona moruti ke o leno gore moruti mo go kgwanetse. We see you. Thank you for making it. Re na le memma ke o rapetse as well in our midst, somewhere in the room here. A wave, yes ma'am, thank you for coming. I also see other creatives here. I see Samantha Mokwe. Hi, thank you for coming. Ke bona Daddy Jackson ko morago kwa our president wa Bepa. Thanks for coming, chairman. Oh, okay, cool. So re tantse re tswalla yalo re ntse re ba lemoga go na le bo FME DJs ka hale le bone ba diragatsi ba rona ka kwano. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming through. And everybody else here, you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to spend your morning kwano. So we really do appreciate that. So coming up next, we did a recognition of the past. So re tsaya sebaka sena just to honor the ones that came before us, the football legends, the ones who played a real big part in inspiring the birth of Touchline Magazine. So we want to show them love and appreciation. The brand Genata Zamaisan, this segment, we have our awards kahale. So bata mentionwa yalo, haluda linahole mentionwa, kindly walk onto the stage. We'll also ask for a picture moment hakaranyana hana. So just walk on up to the stage, grab your award, and do take a picture just so we could cherish today's memories. Over to you, the brand.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. And ka tsela eo ke ta kopa Honorable Minister Ntaile gore a simolle ka yone the first award jaka a buile gore we are honoring those who did great for this republic, and we are honoring people by leng gore they have made us cry, smile ka yone metshameko wa kgwele ya dinao. So re Ntaile o tla ba anela bora family ora Samsono. Re Ntaile, please come like this. Go bona go a go arela sule tape e matulu e ma gone. I'm good. Looking good. Looking sharp. Right, ba family ora Samsono ko pale tsameleng ka kono le tegone amogela tlotlae la tlala music nyana yana ne go nne monate minister a toga jam ska ganna terai a gona le mongwe. Okay, ha go sena ope, let's have Mary and Sebolao le na te mo staging. Mary. Ene ota nela ba family ora re Sexton Kowa Bratidi late Raya Kaban. Abateng gone fa gabayo. Okay, ditsi se la kwana le tekiribeha gore gonne go ntlenyana re. Thank you. Clap hands for our ushers. They look good. Thank you. Right. And the next one, yeah. Okay, Honorable Minister, you can go and sit because Honorable Minister Re Kedi, you are going to award the awards to Mr. Dipsy and Mohohi. General. Hello, Honorable Minister. Thank you. I'm very good, sir. Who are you wearing? Looking good, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Mokori Kabonamo. Dinepe, pictures. Okay, thank you very much. Horare go hala ne ke di trustee le wa. Horare Mary Ann ona mogala sa ga re Sexton kwa. Come like this happy sister. Horare na ne ke tsa gore ke ena wa bank. Ke go ile tlotla e go hitileng. No ra go nela ya no. Le ga Bratsidi, okay. Aha. Good. O di sengwa ke batho ba di bankanye. Akremme. Kaha minister abaye monene picture thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is award Yakare Bratsidi. Honorable Minister, thank you very much. Once again, you are looking good, sir. You are looking good, but okay, the president of Botswana Football Association, Rhetoric Babitseng, come to the stage, sir. And very, very interesting. Ernest Maeno Molome, his contribution to football, yes. Kimme Molome, the chairperson of Women of Agri Kanakestakabua. Thank you. Honale Oemetseng, thank you very much, Ma'am Molome. Honale Oemetseng Somerset Khubuiwa. Brasomi, Township Rollers fan here. Kana hongaki mole policy tiana radio de tori. Clap hands for him, encourage him. Aha. Thank you. Thank you very much, BFA President. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Kimototo Hoemeleza Minister Meshom. Please come with this. Thank you. Mofeli Yaka. Hello to the whole Mohakawots and one all the way from South Africa, Mr. Itumeleng Khune and wife. Thank you. Thank you. Let's encourage them. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And two, Hansel Hauri, Ozere, Meo, Umazere, Honorable Umazere, Yahosim Makunia, Angama, my children, Okanam, Suba, CEO wa Vera Dr. Neva Sabano, Lena Okupua Otsamela Kaponse. Eleo Unsa Yaha Mukaka, Warna Lene ha Rera Sheep Chopdat. Pachoki. Halika Holo Kalahata Sinan Haledo. Thank you very much, Thank you very much for contribution to the Costa Prince Extension Guna Guna. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Ntaile Untele Kore Yun Matahoraba Sole Napane Hakorabore Otaenela. But before you leave, Honorable, come like this. Arrested Deputy Organ. Mr. P, are you here? Yes. Digo Power Atele Awadi Ahar Samson. I nearly arrested Deputy Organ. Thank you. Gibanalaha Samson of both celebrate people. That was football club. Thabo. Eka wadi ya hara Samson. Ewa. Kai. Bali so tatare bangkai. Bora tisa wadi hara kari ekte kari wadi. Tahu. Kari ekte hara tahu hari jibi so. Thanks for Rustam Sono. Thank you very much. Okay, pertanyaan nama ya ka sosong gele. Ene ya ko dirayalo ke CEO of the Football Association Remful to award sosong gele. Esiki mwana mfana kawane. Is Toto here? Toto's wife? Can I say our okay, thank you very much, wonderful, thank you. Kira saya akan diberi for 1,000 terus. Aku temu menho the president of Zana Tertiary Students Sport Association, Pascal is here to get the award on behalf of Toto Ngele. Thank you. Give it to the man for the proper suit. Mo pelendi ata bakolo. Osa 3. All right, thank you. What's the heading? Jakar bila korona le yakar kotu tere yakaji si nora rotachi babangkanya orang sekarang ada di luar orang di sana karena waktu football lagi waktu ba ini ada toya waktu awat karena ya dan tidak terus ya di luar ya bangkanya. Okay. But that concludes the award ceremony, Rona. Then these are my friend Thabo. Today's a program. Thank you very much. Welcome, India.
Thank you so much, the brand. Let's honor our awardees with another big round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. You can surely make it louder and better than that. These are legends. They deserve a lot of respect. Alrighty, and speaking about legends, at this moment I'd like to invite a legend. He's also our guest here from South Africa, former football star, goalkeeper from Kaizer Chiefs. Itumeleng Khune is joining us, and he'll be giving us legends motivation.
Communication and Innovation, Mr. Kedi, the Honorable Deputy Minister of Health, Mr. Lawrence Kedi, the BFA President, Mr. Tariq Bagite, and his colleagues, members of the media, thank you very much for playing a pivotal role in our communities, for always bringing positive and inspiring stories. You guys play a very important role in our communities. In a special way, let me thank the founders of Touchline. My brother, Mr. Willie Sekwani, and his wife, Mayor Eunice Maswabi, the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Kyo Rapezi, and his wife, Mayor Katleho Kyo Rapezi, and their team for inviting my wife and I to Botswana. I get a Botswana, I get a Mohai, because then I get Botswana. Distinguished guests, all protocol observed. Mr. Sekwani, we thank you and your team for this brilliant concept and a well-organized event. Thank you to all Botswana here present from various industries, the legends, some of whom are my friends. One of the legends. Like we said, all right. How many red cards have you received playing in South Africa? Playing dinner? But I can have a lot of one. Speaking about the legends, it's a Botswana. South Africa for PSL, and I'm a bit worried for as Botswana, we no longer produce such great talent. Harasa imported the player for other countries. I think player for South Africa and any zebras. So Noyana, please, can we go back to what we used to do right? Produce great talent and feed other leagues so that it can benefit the zebras. Because once you have a lot of players playing outside the country, it means they are gaining valuable experience in those leagues, and it really betters the zebras when they compete at the highest level, like more AFCON qualifiers. No, the zebras will qualify for AFCON. simoleng ba le banyane re investeng ko bone please kgale re sa bone diplara tse tswang ko Botswana ra le kopa. The legends, some of whom are my friends, football leaders, and the media. Botswana, I recognize you. Bagaetso, Botswana is indeed my home. I'm honored to be with you this morning to celebrate a new digital platform which focuses on football and also acknowledging other industries such as lifestyle and creative arts. This is an interesting mix. I hope that Touchline will give youth opportunities to explore themselves and to explore the skills using innovation and contemporary technology. We have all accepted that the world has changed, and it changes every day, at a speed that requires all of us to keep up. Football has also experienced these dynamics. Back in the days, we used to struggle to get information about our role models, and now everything is easily accessible through TV, print, radio, and digital platforms. This platform gives us hope that indeed we can come together as creatives, sports professionals, live, and do great things together. I'm further encouraged that Touchline has decided to honor some legends. I'm one of them. Thank you, Touchline. Thank you. I'm further encouraged that Touchline has decided to honor some legends. This is a big, big thing. Legends deserve love. The same love you gave us during our heydays. We build a future with legends. Therefore, it is important to never forget the legends. Let's give Touchline a round of applause for this historic milestone. I would like to advise the current and future generation to invest in their craft and give it their all in the different industries and must always have a plan B. Plan B meaning while you are still playing, you need to have something that you are building that will carry you after retirement. For example, I remember when I bought my first property in my first season in 2008 playing. I won so many awards in my first season. Player of the year, player of the tournament, goalkeeper of the season, goalkeeper of the tournament. And with those checks, I remember vividly asking those who have traveled the path before me, buy a property and you will never go wrong. And I can proudly say now I'm sitting on 8 properties. They are fully paid off. It's already title deeds a day. And I didn't wait until retirement or post-retirement. I started thinking about the future while I was still playing. And other youngsters, don't leave it until late or don't leave it until you retire, because when you retire you don't plan it. It just happens. You get told we're not going to renew your footballing career, your footballing contract, and it comes as a shock. But lucky enough, I was ready, and now I have something to fall back on. So I encourage the current youngsters invest not only in property, but there's other opportunities that they can search digitally, because information is digitally, and that's where Touchline is heading. Youth, the research, but all the information that they require, and then they will achieve their goals. but it's best they start while they are still active. Basaimela retirement before Batalaka First. So, in conclusion, I wish to thank you all for coming to spend today with us. I request that you give support to your own brand and build it together. I'm also hoping that Touchline will report responsibly to build and not to destroy. I'm happy to be here and will be happy to spend a bit more time with you in the networking session. We would like to congratulate Touchline for going an extra mile in making sure that people get to read and know about the people they look up to, and that's the power of the magazine. I have my two go-to quotes that has worked for me throughout my footballing career, and they are still working for me even post my career. I always say, aspire to inspire before you expire. And my second quote, I think, after the team scores a goal, I will always quote the badge on the front and kiss it. That's what I was playing for my entire career. And I knew that people will forever remember what it says on the back of the jersey. So, to the youngsters, everything you do, respect the bench, respect the club that gave you the opportunity. Grab that opportunity with both hands and run away with it. 25 years as a professional footballer playing for one club, it's not a child's play. It takes a lot of sacrifices. It takes a lot of... my former coach used to say, in closing, God bless you all. Pula! Pula!
All right, let's give him another big round of applause. Thank you so much to the legend, Itumeleng Khune, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, you should have steel pens. Never the one who do this thing then what's the significance of that thing? Anyway, thank you very much. Now, what's going to happen is we will have Itumeleng Khune back here, and you remember if you how to the phone. I wanted to interview you for BFA, so maybe this is the opportunity to what really happened. Thank you very much for the motivation. And unfortunately, when we get, I can't do so we are sorry we can't pay you this month because so that is the challenge. That's why we have our legends not able to buy a property, but they can still invest somehow. Gino is a farmer, so thank you very much. And then the other thing, because we are talking digital and we are tracking innovation, our players now are playing Morocco, Algeria, you know, so South Africa is the thank you very much. Can we have Itumeleng Khune please come to the stage? Rebo Bimate. How do you see most talented teams? Yeah, even to sit up. Rebo Bimate and my little brother Solomon Kakua, please come to the stage. From Arabic. Oh, Miss Aiki. Miss Aiki, Mulile, thank you very much. Steppers for women in the house. They look amazing. We'll have a very quick table discussion. So now we're going to have a conversation with the Kava. Thank you very much to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Don't look excited. Are we happy? Good morning. Thank you so much. My name is Solomon Kakua, and such a delight to be here. And thank you so much for the opportunity to the host for giving me this opportunity to be here. It means a lot. And what I do is I'm a journalist by profession, award-winning journalist for that matter. It's important to mention. Yes, sir. And also my page is Solomon Kakua for those who don't know. That's what I do. I work for RB2 and do the morning show. Thank you so much. And now here on this table, starting far. Ladies first normally, but allow me today to break that protocol. I'll come all the way down this side. We have Bobby Mate, a player, former player, and entrepreneur. This gentleman has done a lot of things in the beautiful game of football. One who still holds a record of 2,160 minutes per season. You can imagine how many games he played. You can do your math. It's 90 minutes, maybe plus extra time here and there. Bobby, thank you so much. You're welcome. If I stand to be corrected on that one, there are only two men who did the Scorpion Kick, and he's the second man to do that. And he played an incredible career that he had from 1999 as a junior, and in 2008, then that's when he graduated to the senior national team with Kaizer Chiefs, and also represented Bafana Bafana as the captain, and also representing Kaizer Chiefs as the captain, Itumeleng Khune. Now, Aki Mulemele, a distinguished, a beautiful, amazing woman that is into the digital space. She has done a lot in terms of digital market, and also that what she lives, it's what she has been doing over the years. Not only here in Botswana, she's done that in the UK, and that's where she has spent most of her time. Now she's here back home, and it's important to mention that from BDIH, she's also the chairperson. Thank you so much for joining us. Because you are the last, I'll start with her. Allow me to do that, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe just quickly. For those who they don't know what BDIH, what are we talking about? Who are we?
First of all, I just want to really say, Honorable Minister Chombo, I recognize you. I think that some of the ministers have left as well. And our main shareholder, being the Ministry of Communication and Innovation, he's already left as well. Really, with Botswana Digital Innovation Hub, I just actually happen to be wearing one of the little tiny tags as the chairperson of Botswana Digital Innovation Hub. And behind that, there's a lot that we do. We provide an ecosystem that brings corporate, government, academia, investors, and mainly to focus on really accelerating innovation. That's what we do. We have partnerships with so many Massachusetts Institute of Technology. We do have incubation programs that we really invite our startups to use. I really heard Mr. Khune, well-achieved man, mention that human capital, we no longer export human capital, as in footballers. But where are we failing? At Botswana Digital Innovation Hub, we have startups actually that could actually help in terms of why don't we have agencies that feature in the top 5 in the world. I know one former footballer called Kedi. He played for Watford and he played for under 20. And to be honest with you, he's an English player, but because of that, he was able to move from London to go live in Dubai. And he runs an agency that scouts goalkeepers around the world. And he's able to do that because there is digitalization, innovation out there that allows him to be able to do that. Now, really, data analytics. But what I'm trying to say is that whenever you have problems and you're looking for solutions, we've got startups that really help there. You talked about how he invested, that he's the owner of 8 properties, well paid. And I also heard Honorable Minister Chombo mention something really important, financial literacy. We talk about fintech, but what does fintech mean? These are the things that we really need to talk about. There are financial technologies, applications, tools that really manage the wealth of those that are playing, for you to be able to budget smart, for you to be able to know about your savings, to be able to invest as well. And this is fintech. And that's what we really, really do. We do a lot that I really wish to talk about. We talk about fashion as well. We just have a young man who just graduated from the MIT program, an acceleration program with us at BIH. But what is he doing? He's created a platform that actually helps to market and sell African designers from there, sport as well. We need to be using that because he's opening the market globally. Another thing that I just wanted to mention before I pass on the mic is also we do have a program called there's a young man, he's a startup as well. He just graduated from our acceleration program. He has a platform that connects mothers to medical professionals called Heavenly Mom Care Packages. And I really like to, just that the minister, the Assistant Minister of Health has just left, but Ms. Chombe is here, Honorable Chombe is here as well. I would really love to invite you to Botswana Digital Innovation Hub because we are doing amazing things. The BFA president is here as well. Look, data analytics, AI, how do you enhance your players? Now you see players wearing wearable tech that actually helps to prevent injuries, performance statistics, just that.
Please, thank you so much. There's just a lot. You can see that she's already, I see you, Reta, you can really follow. By the touchline, normally late you see that they have the tablets, the technical stuff. I want to believe that we've seen that at the Africa Cup of Nations because this is what we are talking about. Touchline. All right, the touchline is the name of the magazine, by the way. And now, play. Maybe let's start with this one. Development from the same club and ending your career in the same club. How does it feel for you?
It's undescribable feeling. I don't know how to express it because I remember walking into Dr. Matao's office and he shared heartwarming words with me saying, you can go worldwide and check. There's no any other player who has played for one club for the rest of his career. and he said, I'm one of the special players that were chosen out of millions out there. And it was such a blessing hearing such great words from Dr. Matau, the owner of Kaiser Chiefs. But again, it took a lot of sacrifice. I had to sacrifice a lot of things. I had to stop other distractions along the way in order for me to be able to stay focused for so many years and to be able to play for one club. It's always said when you welcome players in the team as a captain, I'm the one who introduces him to the club members and to everyone else. But it's also said to see players leave. And when we meet outside Kaiser Chiefs Village, they always ask me, how do you do it? How did you stay for so long? How did you stay so loyal to one club? And I'm like, I guess it's the discipline, because I've always believed in the triple Ds, which is discipline, dedication, and determination. Those three things have worked wonders in my career because I didn't allow any distractions from either friends or family. I just focused on my career throughout, and hence I joined Kaiser Chiefs in 1999, played for 5 years in the development, got promoted in 2004, made my debut at 21, and now I'm 38. And the rest is history, but it took a lot of sacrifice. And for the current crop of players and even the future players, they need to go for advice to the players or to the legends who have traveled the path, because I think that's what worked for me. Because when I was promoted, I was the only youngster in the team, and it gave me an opportunity to play with the likes of your late John Shoes Mosheru, your Patrick Mabelis, your Thabo Mokis, Dr. Kumalo, and I'm still close with them until today. And the current generation now, whenever you want to give them words of wisdom or even advice, they will tell you your time has passed, now it's our time. And they wouldn't listen. And most of them don't even last in the game. And it's sad when you are sitting at home and you're like, where is so-and-so? He was a gem, he was a future star. But they just vanish because life is so fast. Everything is digital. Everything is accessible. And it distracts them from what they came to this world to do. It defeats the purpose of them joining a big club like Kaiser Chiefs, but after a season or two, they vanish. And it was our role and responsibility as senior players and as players who have traveled the road before to say, guys, follow my path. If you want to make it, I didn't make it for 25 years like as a fluke. I had to sacrifice a lot of things, put other things on hold in order for me to focus on my football career. And as I'm saying, I'm proud to say I'm now a successful entrepreneur, not only in properties, but in other things as well, like stocks. I was able to listen to my senior players where they sat me down and advised me. And when I wanted to pour down the inspiration that I received from the senior players, the young boys now, they are 10 steps ahead of us. They tell us, right, your time is up. It's our time now. And it's sad to see them vanish before they could even reach their true potential on the field of play.
Yeah. You know, when in South Africa growing up, because I'm one of the guys that grew up during your generation, your playing time, 20 June is special between I and you. Don't tell them what's playing 20 June. And the gentleman who is behind this dream also, he did different publications and worked with different publications in South Africa. Do you still remember the first publication to publish as a new kid that is coming up, and how do you feel? The first story.
The first interview I did was, I was in development under 15s, and it was done by Walter Mabeba. Yeah, and I've been posting it on my social media. I can't remember, please remind me.
Yeah, no, I'm just checking. If you still remember, just trying to see Bobby Martin. This player then retired a little bit earlier. He played in the ranks under 17, under 20, under 23, representing Botswana. And came COVID, 2019-2020, he was playing for Sharps. Then the gentleman decided to retire and never come back to football. But the good thing is that he's here as an entrepreneur now, and all this that we're talking about is an information and technology programmer. Bobby, how has it been getting into that space? We don't talk about the numbers that you see at the stadiums. You're one of the guys who make sure that the teams are able to document and put all the list of all the members in good standing. How do you do that, and how did you get there?
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Let me take this time to recognize our Minister of Youth and Metro. Thank you for facing this event. There's a lot that technology does for us. If we are able to implement technology in sports, it will help our football growth. Looking at what Touchline is doing, it's a good initiative. It will help us to profile the players. It will help us to connect data. Like our guest here has been saying, that data analytics is very, very important, especially in football. When we say we have the numbers, how do we segregate the numbers? How many females are attending football matches? How many boys are attending football matches? Things like that. Those numbers, when we document them, we are able to package our football. We are able to improve our football. Right now, if I ask you, do you have a database of the young players around the town?
The answer is likely to be no.
See? So it's not there. Khune can testify. When you watch him on TV analyzing football, he's on the tablet. He can put any information anytime because of the systems in place, the technology in place. So it gives him and the whole show the opportunity to pass important information in real time. So that's the beauty of technology.
So how is the space for you? Going back to you, since you got into try to bring it into football, and how you welcome it? Do you understand creativity and innovation in football when you try to bring the market to the space?
Yeah, when I entered the space back in 2020, I think during COVID it was a slow introduction of what technology does. People were still slow to grasp on the opportunities that it brings. So when you fast forward to 2025, a lot is happening. You see our teams that are digitally active on social media. We see e-commerce sites. You can now buy replicas online. You can now get membership online. So the reception is now at a level where we want it to be. So since I've been around trying to mix football and technology, the reception has been very good. It has been very good because we try to implement our experiences as players into the field and our experiences as developers. So when we merge the two, we are getting there. We are getting there. We just need more opportunities to work with our big teams, to work with the national team. Right now, Mr. Badike, if I can ask you, who is the most kept player in Botswana? We don't have that. But we have the people who can do those systems to catch us. You understand? I'm sure in South Africa they have that. And we should use this relationship to pilot in South Africa because they've got everything. He knows who's the most kept player at Kaizer Chiefs, Bafana, the most kept goalkeeper. He knows all that. So these are the things that we need to shape and package them in our football.
Exactly. I think these are a lot of things that we really need to do that. And I see colleagues here in the media space, journalists, we have a lot of work to do to document all these and put it together. And coming back to you, Ma'am, how do we then collaborate and draw like the thin line between sports and innovation?
To be honest with you, you can't function at all without innovation, digital innovation. You can't have players. How are you even scout for players? How do our players even play in South Africa and Morocco? It's because of digital innovation. And I really think he mentioned something that is really interesting. I like the fact that you're a developer, and I invite you to come and see what we do at Botswana Digital Innovation Hub. I also heard you mention that, whenever he's actually doing his report, you can see data being analyzed and all that. South Africa has got a very strong innovation hub, as you know. But, the problem with us sometimes in Botswana is we work in silos. You have a developer, but you can't go to Botswana Digital Innovation Hub, whereby we've got academia, East University of Botswana. I've already mentioned MIT. That could actually help to mentor. You mentioned mentorship, which is really key, and that's what we provide. And to be honest with you, I want to say that sometimes with current players or those that retired or those that have passed on, they have so many stories to tell. But sometimes they don't know who can listen to their ideas, and their ideas die. That's why it's important to go to BDIH, because we take those stories and we digitize them. But those experiences, they get digitized. We just seen a gentleman from Lesotho. He has become a success story. He literally just took Maraba game, digitized it, and it's going viral. Another gentleman from Central Africa. What is it that we can do as creators as well to be able to do that? And one thing that really, because we're talking about sports, but I'm a little bit passionate as well, because I heard the magazine, it's about fashion as well. It's about, just culture as well. We saw the cultural spheres perform here. What is it that they can do? And we digitize and we sell them. Right now, the music I remember in 2016 walking at a store in London and hearing Afrobeats play. I went and I did my research with MIT, doing that program. And I found out that one of the guys from Nigeria, he went to MIT, do a research. How can we grow? What is it that BFA can do to grow your prayer? What stories have they got to tell? Sometimes as well, I can sit here, because I was going to come here and speak in big technical jargon. But when I heard you talking about, how you invested, I've seen players, one of the well-known players, David James, he went bankrupt, and he was earning. He played for Liverpool. He played for England, one of the success stories. But what is it that he didn't have any mentors to be able to guide him as well? And I really hope that you are going to be able to guide and also incorporate sports, fashion, our culture, so that the magazine can sell as well. Because we can sit here, this magazine looks stunning, glossy. Magazines are really glossy when you look at them. Their value is at 35 billion in US dollars. We need to be looking at this from how do they really get involved.
All right. Because of time, I'll just ask you the last one. Just the last one. Itumeleng Khune, database information. You get into the dressing room. How did that help you? I know sometimes maybe you're playing Pirates. They'll tell you, or no. If it's a penalty, he has gone left 3 times, has gone right 4 times, is likely to go center. how did that help you as a player? Because that's what we're talking about innovation.
It helps us a lot because, one, you have to watch live matches as a player, do your own research. Because I remember with Coach Reina from Kaiser Chiefs, he came from Germany. He used to tell us to do our own homework, watch the game. When it goes to penalties, we must write them down. The next day, we must submit those papers. But if we didn't, we would get a fine. And the fine would be to take the rest of the goalkeeping department for lunch. So I didn't want to do that. As disciplined as I was as a footballer, I managed to sit and watch all the games. People pick games, they choose games. I watch all the matches. Whether it's Polokwane City versus Magezi, that's Polokwane Derby. It's huge. But people will say, those are small teams. You can't only watch Kaiser Chiefs and Pirates and Sundowns and Chiefs, and tell yourself that you're a football lover. You have to watch football as a whole, even when there's football in Kasi. I sometimes drive past a football field and I would see that they are playing. I'll make a U-turn, park on the side of the road, watch the game, because that's where you spot raw talent. Like, but what are the Hey, you can't always go to suburbs and think you will get talent. You know, talent starts from grassroots. And then ask one day I aspire to be a coach. And obviously I know where to get players from. But going back to your question, as a player, you always want to know how many kilometers you've ran on the field, how many crosses you've made, how many goals you've scored in a season. Because we have a team of analysts that connects that data. And me, as a captain, I used to encourage the guys to use those guys. Because most of the time after training, we rush to go home. But we train from 8, by 12 o'clock we are done, we are out of the village. We have the whole afternoon to ourselves. But instead of you as an individual, just to go to the meeting room, sit down with the analyst and say, can you please analyze my previous game? I want to see where I got whatever wrong and where I can improve. Everything is there. It's on the computer. It's being recorded. And remember, we have this, I know people always say footballers are wearing bras. Footballers are not wearing bras. Remember, that is for tracking device. And that tracking device, it tracks the movements on and off the ball. And the coaches are able to look at the graphs. And sometimes you might be surprised sitting at home. You don't see your favorite player starting the game. You will ask yourself, where is Itu? Why is he not playing today? It's because of the analytic analysis. People don't understand. Because coaches want hard workers. They want to save their jobs. So they call the analysts and they ask for the data. And each and every specific position, you have to cover a certain kilometers. You have to do certain movements on the field. And that will convince the coach to say, this is the player I need in my team. But if the coach is not provided with that data, that means he's coaching a team that he doesn't know their strength, or individuals that he doesn't know their strength. So when he has those analytic data, it means he can easily pick his players on the day to say, for this game, I need a certain player to perform on the day, and he's got the data. Me, as a goalkeeper, I used to be crazy because I'm obsessed with what I do, and I invest fully in it. I used to go ask, as a goalkeeper, how many kilometers have I covered?
And your through balls, eh?
They say you are standing there, people are running. So we don't really focus on goalkeepers. But I was interested in knowing, what am I giving to the team? And as a goalkeeper now, we are no longer called goalkeepers. We are called goal players, sweeper keepers. So when the play is on, you are no longer standing there drinking water, talking to your friend behind the goalpost. You have to be in sync with the team. You have to push up when the team is on the opposite side. You have to drop when the team comes to defend. So it happens that you are constantly moving. And while you're moving, the data tracks and the coach will come to you and say, I want my goalkeeper to cover 6 kilometers in a game. How do you cover it while standing? So you have to be moving with the play. You have to be in play, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So that's how important data is in football today.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the panelists. And I think many questions have now been answered. You see your star players not starting. It's because they're not giving the coaches what they want. Itu, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would also make time and feature this into the second edition of the magazine in terms of what is this innovation has to do with sports. Thank you so much. Bobby, thank you so much. We wish you all the best and continue being a good entrepreneur. Itu, you still remember Mbede from Platinum Stars? Mbede, yeah. Left to back came from, there was, yes, Mbede, yes. That was from Gabardino, then Mbede, then Totongele, same time left.
Please don't mention it. Together was a nightmare to me. Every time we were playing Platinum Stars, I couldn't sleep at night before because I was already thinking about what he's going to do to me. And that guy, an police.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we come to the end of our program. And with that, I'll call on the stage the president of the Ghana Football Association, Itumeleng Khune. There are two awards. Kedi. We have two awards that we were supposed to have awarded. So we have Mr. Itumeleng, our legend, is here. He played for South Africa to Itu. He's here, Itumeleng, a rep member also. Please, and the president of the association, please come to the stage. Lezozo. Arisimo Lepeleka Yaha Bibi Sichele, another legend, Oir Le Mahabane, Mosamiko Yarmaya football, and we are warning him for Lemoha, for Lemoha Sasi, the relay, motivated the likes of Marcelo Bateka, this magazine. Thank you. I'm opening here. Thank you very much. Mr. Mike Nicolich, please come to the stage. Thank you, Mama. So when I'm very yes, we are going to honor another legend, Prayaka Tumideka, Mopelini Atabakolo. Living legends. Still fresh and young. Thank you.
picture time. Cheers, Pratunde. Cheers.
Yes, we are done. Thank you so much. Me re tariki ke go pa gona re leng hela ho ke rona ba le haralang program ya rona. Vote of thanks will be done by you, Mr. BFA President. Let's give him a round of applause, please.
Technology, so I'm trying to grasp as I was taught here earlier on. Minister of Youth, Chombo, we are honored. I guess this is football family decides what she wanted, which is on the fashion side. But it's football first before fashion. That's why I think we are here. The business partners of our new baby, I see you, and business partners as well of Botswana Football Association, I see you as well. The legends of the game, I would like you to rise up. Lord, my Lezozo, my Kedi, Lord, all of you come here so we can all see you. Some were not honored, but I feel it's a privilege because we couldn't honor all of you, but I would like everybody here to see our legends. Some of them recently retired. Some of them, we absorbed them as Botswana Football Association, Gino Omowoki, and the one that was giving headaches and accumulating red cards in South Africa. He is our welfare manager at the national team. I wanted to put it out there so that everybody can know that we are Botswana Football Association. Secondly, all of them here, as we have already said, on the left side of myself, Itumeleng. He is currently coaching young talent. He's coach Yabana. Because he wants something from me, I don't know. But I wanted everybody here to know that we do recognize our legends as Botswana Football Association, and the times that we will be in this position, or I will be in this position for the near future, we will continue honoring the legends and giving them a role to play in our society and in our football. Thank you, and you can step down. This is a very beautiful morning to start off the day. Let me say the esteemed guests and all those that were invited to come and grace this occasion. Let me say good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a truly inspiring start of the day. I feel honored to be part of this remarkable initiative. On behalf of Botswana Football Association, I wish to extend our deepest gratitude to Touchline Publishing for creating a platform that tells our football story with pride, innovation, and purpose. Thank you, Mama Sophie. To our guest of honor, thank you very much for those touching words. I wish, though I didn't talk to you, I wish you of launching this initiative. Football is not just a sport, it's a language, a life, and a powerful tool for transformation. To Touchline Publishing, led by Ms. Eunice Maswabi and her team, congratulations. You have shown that our football stories deserve a digital stage. As Arsene Wenger said, at the end of the day, football is about the people who love it and the people tell its story. Close quote. Today, you are doing both. A special appreciation goes to the players, coaches, referees, and administrators who continue to shape the soul of Botswana football. You are the heartbeat of our game. To our partners, the corporate community, and the media, thank you for standing with football. Transformation comes when we move together with shared purpose and belief. As CAF President Dr. Patrice Motsepe reminds us, open quote, African football belongs to all of you. Its success depends on our unity, our partnerships, and our shared commitments to build institutions that make our continent proud. Close quote. At the Botswana Football Association, we share that vision and we are expanding it. Football's future is not only on the pitch, but also in the digital space. As part of FIFA's global e-sport leadership, myself, recently in the position of being the vice chairman of the biggest committee at FIFA called esports. Botswana now plays a role in shaping how football evolves through technology and gaming innovation. Esports is Botswana's new frontier, and we intend to make sure Botswana is part of that journey. It opens opportunities for our youth to engage in digital skills, coding, content creation, and global competitions. Through the Botswana Football, eFootball League, and other digital initiatives that we are going to start rolling out, we are going to ensure that no young person is left behind as football embraces technology. The space, it has been projected that by the year 2027, we will be touching around $3 billion, which means that we are starting at the right time before the K leaves us. So we, as Botswana or as Africa, because I'm the only person in the whole world from Africa that is part of that e-sport committee, we are going to make sure that we liberate the digital space and make sure that we take part as Botswana and become the lead in the Africa transformation of football. Touchline Digital Magazine embodies that same spirit of storytelling, technology, and creativity, working together to move the game forward. This is how we connect with the next generations of fans, players, and innovators. In the words of Nelson Mandela, open quote, sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does. Close quote. Today, Touchline and every partner here reminds us of that power, both on the field and online. So as we close, let's continue building, innovating, and believing in a football ecosystem that includes every voice from the grassroots pitch to the digital space. Thank you, and may we all continue to write this beautiful story together.
A special thank you to our BFA President, Mr. Tariq Babiteng. Let's hear another round of applause, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have made it to the end of our program for this morning. morning. Touchline Magazine is officially live. Also do note that it is out every Thursday. We want to have a barcode on our screen for you to just snap and access Touchline Magazine. However, you can find it on Facebook as well as www.touchlinepublishing.co.bw. Again, it's Touchline Magazine, so do remember that name. Today is a very important day to remember, marking a day in history right here in Botswana, launching the very first digital football magazine, Touchline Magazine. Let's give another big, big round of applause to the Touchline Publishing team. Alrighty, kyo ba kodia tenyana so le pebeleta senepele accessa magazine oneo. I think now we made it to the end. As I mentioned, we have refreshments outside. Networking will be happening as well outside, plus a media engagement. And our last performance is, of course, by Culture Spears. But closing prayer. Mr. Moruti said, kindly make it to the stage. Pastor Muluki Mohane, kindly come over to the stage, sir. Closing prayer. You dodged the opening one, so you're not going to dodge the closing one.
Can you all stand? Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for your amazing way, Heavenly Father, that you continue to lead us as your people, Heavenly Father. You have brought us into this world for an assignment, and it's such a beautiful thing to see your children connecting to their destiny, connecting to their purpose, and doing something that they love, something that you've put in their hearts, Heavenly Father, something that brings joy to millions and millions of people around the world. And so today we want to thank you, Jehovah, for this innovation, for what your children are doing today. We speak blessings over it. May great things come out of this in the name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. We want to thank you for everyone who was here, who came and enjoyed this. We want to thank you for everyone who ran the program. May you bless them, Heavenly Father, and you bless the food that we are going to partake after this. We are going to bless the fellowship and the connections that we will have even after this. Father, we want to thank you and we say, may your kingdom come. May your will be done here on earth as it is in heaven. Jehovah, Lord, we thank you. Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you so much, Muruti. Our minister, Honorable Lezozo in our room. Thank you so much, Honorable. Thank you for coming through. Minister of Youth and Gender Affairs, Honorable Lezozo. Thank you so much.
And thank you very much to everyone who participated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable. Thank you. So, another VIP will be leaving the stage. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you, Honorable Lomo, Honorable Councillor. We recognize you.
Introducing the new kid on the block, game changer and pace setter. Yes, the heat is on. Touchline Publishing is now live, and we're excited about blazing the headlines and changing the football game through innovation and lifestyle. Our story began 16 years ago when our founders, former media practitioners, best friends and comrades, Dithapelo Kiorapetse and Ulibile Sikwane, conceptualized this idea, and 16 years later in 2025, we converge here today to finally witness the new baby in a digital form. With the Founders Collective media experience, synergy skills and passion for football, through their vision, Touchline Publishing sets out to bring a fresh approach to football journalism, leveraging from the two media titans. Over the next few months, we look forward to showing you just how much the game means to us through riveting headlines, digital innovation, lifestyle, beauty, passion, and flair. Look out for our weekly digital publication issued every Thursday morning. And for advertising, collaborations and partnerships, contact Ms. Lame Jose and Bonolo Rabeta or speak to one of our reps during the event. Touchline Publishing, digitally ahead. Introducing the new kid on the block, game changer and pace setter.